Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge, and welcome to Choice of Life Samosbor, which is the latest game in the wonderful Choice of Life series. And we do like the Choice of Life games here in the Geek Cupboard. I think we have played them all, because they're really good fun to play. They're very enjoyable, if a little bit odd at times. The less said about our interactions with the overly friendly chimp the better, let's move on. But they're really, really good fun to play. And with this one, they've gone in a bit of a different direction, just to kind of, mix things up a bit. So the previous games have been sort of medieval and fantasy themed, whereas this one is set in a bit of a bleak dystopian future. And I won't lie, I did need to look up exactly what Samosbor meant, because I'd no idea. I'd never seen the word before, and I've discovered that Samosbor is apparently a type of Russian horror where people are trapped in a huge gigastructure that keeps reconfiguring itself to keep the inhabitants trapped inside. Which sounds lovely, doesn't it? I can't wait to be trapped inside a permanently mutating Russian doom prison on the 11,426th floor of the endless gigastructure, where liquidators are labour to contain the aftermath of an inexplicable phenomenon known as Samosbor. In a gloomy, damp medical block, you were born. Oh, right, okay, straight into the action then. I thought maybe we might get a little bit more preamble, but no, here we go. So if you haven't seen the other Choice of Life games, this is effectively the format of it. There is the situation at the top of the screen telling us what's currently going on, and then normally we have two choices, but sometimes there are three, and I think possibly on very rare occasions we can have four choices. I think possibly, but that might be a very rare sort of thing. Normally, it's two or three choices, and then we pick what we want to do, and then the situation changes, and we get new structures, and the story moves on from there. So, okay, so it says at the top, you were born in an endless gigastructure, which is all in big caps because it's important, but that's not the worst of it. Okay, so we can then say pros or cons. Okay, so pros, I mean, that is a shot of the gigastructure, and it looks gigantic, and we know it's gigantic because we were born on the 11,426th floor, or whatever it was, so it must be a big old building. There's quite a lot of floors. There's a lot of demand for elevators in this building, so that is, a shot of a little tiny section of the gigastructure, and that says pros. And then on the cons sort of option here, there appears to be, well, I don't know what that is. I don't know, fungus, mould, some sort of spores or whatever up in the corner. I don't know. And then in the background over here, we've got some sort of, like a medical thing. So I assume, are we doing a bit of a Fallout 3? Are we, literally at the point where we've just been born? I don't know. We've got the settings over here. That is, don't know what that is. Oh, this is all the stuff we found. So characters, items, skills, and titles. Okay, so they're things that we unlock as we play. And then over here, by the look of it, we've got 2 heart points and then 3, I don't know what they are, like mind points or something. 3 brain points. I don't know. We'll find out as we carry on. Okay, right. What are the pros of being born in an endless gigastructure? Please tell me, game. It's literally endless. Okay, I mean, I got that from the fact that you said it was endless. Okay, I feel like that wasn't overly useful. Right, there we go. Wave to the mould. So everything around you wavers and flickers. You're lying in a hospital crib. A patch of mould on the wall looks as if it's watching you. Okay, wave to the mould, lie still and don't move, yell at the mould. I mean, I think, given that we are a child, we're a relatively newborn baby, I think, let's wave to the mould. We don't know what that is. That might be nice, mould. It might be looking after us. I'm going to wave to the mould. The mould notices you and quietly descends. Okay, I'm beginning to regret waving at the mould. Okay, mould slides over the crib and slowly creeps up, making strange noises. So we can reach for the mould, or we can scream and scare away the mould. Do you know what, again, we're a baby, we don't know what danger is, we're going to play into that, we're just going to see an exciting thing, and we're going to reach out for it. Look, it might be a new exciting toy. It certainly looks like it could be something. We're going to reach out and touch the mould. Your hand darkens, mould slowly envelops it. Completely. Right, okay. So we took a point of heart damage by the look of it. So have we got sort of physical damage and psychological damage? Is that what these are possibly representing? I don't know. A damp, cold substance envelops your eyes, mouth and ears. The mould reaches your head and then spreads to cover your entire body. Lie still and wait, or start kicking. Okay, right, I'm not having fun with this. I'm going to start kicking, I'm afraid. The mould recoils. Okay, so the mould didn't like it when we fought back. The mould vibrates more intensely. You feel a wave of warmth. Soon it stops, and the mould slowly peels away from you. Okay, we will just watch because we have no choice, and we've learned a skill, the power of gigastructure. The mould crawls onto the wall to your left just and across the ceiling. Just as it disappears into the shadows, a scientist bursts into the room, followed by several researchers. A squad of liquidators secures the doorway as the scientist rushes to the crib. So maybe, with what we've just done there, we've learned, I don't know, whatever the power of gigastructure is. So it said skills, didn't it? There you go, the power of gigastructure. You hear the gigastructure. It knows everything about its inhabitants, which means it knows everything about you too. At the right moment, gigastructure will tell you what to do or give you physical strength. Okay, so the mould is somehow part of the building. It's sort of part of the, I don't know, living part of the gigastructure. And because we let it sort of go on us and envelop us, I don't know, encase us for a little while, we've become one with the gigastructure. And now it can sort of talk to us and help us out. Okay, fascinating. So it did take a little bit of damage. We did take a bit of a knock, but we have now picked up a new skill. Okay, so there's a scientist here. Hello there, scientist, saying same old story. So lie quietly and look at the scientist, start crying, or hit the scientist when he gets close. Okay, I don't think we should go round punching scientists as a baby. I don't think that's what we should do. Let's just lie quietly and look at the scientist. What are you doing, science man? The scientist stares back at you intently. Mould was here. Possible contact. Check all corners. And you, what do you say? Didn't see anything? Well, I'm a baby, aren't I? Can I understand? How babyish am I? Am I sort of, 1 day old? Or am I 2 years old? So nod, shake your head in denial, lie down and don't move. Didn't see anything. Nod. Well, I did see something. And the scientist might need to know this because it might help us get out of the building or whatever. So I'm going to nod, which I think is me saying, yes, I did see something. So yes, I did see something. The scientist looks at you in surprise. Do you understand me? That's the question I was saying. Are we able to understand you and can you understand us? Because, if we're that old, we look like a teeny tiny baby. We look like like a week old or a month old or something. We're not a toddler just yet, if that's what we look like. So I don't know how we can understand the chappie unless the mould has given us the power to do so. So do you understand me? Can you tell me where it is? Show this way, show that direction, or refuse. I can't remember which way it went. Which way did the mould go? I can't remember. That was like 4 panels ago. I can't recall which way it went. I'm going to go show this way. I think it went to the left. I think it scurried off to the left, didn't it? So show this way. The researchers detected a mould signature in that corner. As a reward for the correct tip, the scientist slips a sweet concentrate into your mouth. Sweet concentrate. But we do get our heart point back. Okay, so we've healed up a little bit. Lovely. To be young, I don't even remember those times, says the scientist. Go on now, buddy. We'll meet again. And remember, if you find the mould, don't hurt it. Okay, so smile in response, cry in response, or remain silent. He seems alright. He's not done anything too terrible to us, so we shall smile in response. The scientist smiles too, and leaves immediately. Okay. So now we are left alone. An image of mould appears in your mind. You will remember it forever. The Samosbor ends. The lights come on in the ward, and the nurses enter. Okay. So the Samosbor is an event? The Samosbor is when the mould is out and about doing stuff and the reconfiguring is happening. I don't know. We're going to lie in a cradle because we haven't got any of the choice. I think we shall lie about in a cradle for a bit. The nurses change your diapers / nappies, that's what we call them in the UK, and feed you. Several cycles pass. Now, I don't know how long a cycle is. Is it a week? Is it a year? I've got no idea. I assume a lot of time has passed by. Ah, there we go. It's your birthday. You're already 5 cycles old. So I assume cycles are the equivalent of a year, I'm guessing, here in the gigastructure. What do you want for your present? A toy or a voucher for food concentrate? Oh, it is a bit bleak, isn't it? Dear me. So a toy. So the toy looks like possibly some sort of piece of, like, you know, mechanical equipment. So I don't know, like a gear or a big bolt or something, or a washer, or whatever that thing is. What is that? Some sort of locking device type thing? Or we could get a voucher for food concentrate and get ourselves a nice, I don't know, sweet treat of some kind. I mean, they're both going to be quite useful. They're both going to be quite handy. Let's go for a voucher for food concentrate. Ah, there we go. Right, so we get another heart back. A double ration has given you physical superiority over your peers. Yes, I'm full of concentrate. Your favourite holiday is coming soon. The new cycle. In honour of this, your father brought home a Xmas 3 craft. Your parents said that it is alive and even smells. Okay. I don't know what it is. What is it? Is it that tree? Is it a tree or is it something else? An Xmas 3 craft? Or is it one of these? Decorate it or don't touch. I think we decorate it. I assume it means it's a tree. We're going to decorate the tree. We're going to decorate the tree. Because I think, yeah, that's what it is, alive, because it's a tree. And it smells. It should, in theory, smell of like pine and such like, but it might not do in this world. I've got no idea. Let's decorate the tree. Hopefully with slightly jollier things than these figures here, but let's do some decorating. You choose the most beautiful wrappers from the food concentrate and the liquidator's toys, and the Xmas 3 even helps you put them on. Okay, is it supposed to be Xmas tree, Xmas 3 even helps you put them on? The tree is helping us decorate itself. Okay, fine. Right, there we go. So the Christmas tree is alive. Right at the end of the cycle, there was a Samosbor. Okay. So yes, I'm thinking now that a Samosbor is like an event. It's something that happens then. It is, you know, a thing that takes place, an event, an occurrence, a situation, and then stuff happens because of that. Because, yeah, it says there was a Samosbor leaving behind white slime. A research institute employee broadcasting over the loudspeaker claims that it's practically safe. Right, so we can now either sculpt a slime creature or throw a slime at friends. Okay, so we can either, yeah, make a slime creature like this, which is a little bit like a snowman, but a bit more gooey. And there appears to be a shoe coming out of it, which is unexpected. Okay, and possibly ribs? I don't know. And we could just chuck some slime at our friends. I think we build a slime creature. Let's do that. That seems like a fun thing to do. The slime creature grew to 2 meters tall and vanished the next shift. Then the shift after that, your friend Pasha's parents were gone. Oh dear. Oh, there we go. Yes, look. So we took a point of, like, psychological damage. Oh dear. Right, so we made a slime monster and it came alive, and then it's killed / eaten / I don't know, destroyed, banished, whatever, Pasha's parents. Pasha, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for that to happen. He was just a fun sort of slime creature with a hat on and, you know, a shoe sticking out of his stomach. I mean, in hindsight, it was a terrible idea, but I didn't mean for your parents to get taken. I do apologise, I'm very sorry. After a few shifts, the holiday was over and the block returned to normal life. The parents went to the factory and asked you to remove the Xmas 3 device from their room. Okay, so we can complete the task and get rid of the tree, or we can come up with an excuse. I mean, the tree is probably quite nice, and we like it, and it's alive, and it did help us decorate itself. So maybe we can become friends with the tree. And maybe let's hope the tree doesn't kill any more of our friends' parents or whatever. Let's come up with an excuse to keep the tree, shall we? Your parents forgot about the request, and the dead body of the Xmas 3 remained in the compartment for another half cycle. Your father couldn't find the time to take it to the garbage. Lovely. You've grown up and are walking around your block unsupervised. Ahead you see children laughing at a girl in mittens. So join the children or stand up for the girl. Okay, I mean, no, we're not going to tolerate that. She's wearing mittens. That's fine, it might be cold. I imagine it's going to be a bit chilly around here, I don't know. But yeah, we're going to stand up for the girl in mittens. Please don't be mean, stop your bullying. Thank you. I've been wearing these mittens since I was a child. My grandmother knitted them for me and told me never to take them off. I mean, that must make certain things quite difficult. Like, yeah, washing and showering and things. Maybe we don't shower, I don't know. I've got no idea in this world. You are my first friend. Now, I have a friend. Oh, okay, so this is Nastia. Okay, hi there, Nastia. So you're going to appear in here. So we've got the scientist, and then we've got Nastia. Okay. A smart but modest girl whose parents were consumed by the Samosbor. She lives with her grandmother. Okay. So we can say, why do you need mittens? Or let's go and play. I mean, it would make sense to ask why you need the mittens. Like, is there something wrong with your hands? Do we need to have a chat about that? Grandma says they're to keep my hands warm. She says never to take them off. Never. Listen, I have an idea. Okay, go ahead. Let's summon the Rotling. I'm not scared of her. Are you? Okay, I don't know what the Rotling is, but it sounds like a bad thing that we should summon. I created a slime monster and it ate somebody's parents. I don't want to be responsible for anybody else's parents being devoured by evil creatures, thank you. I think one set of parents is your limit for that. Any more than that and it becomes a little bit of a bad thing. Okay, you're not afraid of whatever the Rotling is. Everyone's scared of her. She's scary, but she's not mean. Scary doesn't mean mean. Come on. Oh no. I was going to say no. You've come to the cell. Grandma is already asleep. There are no other adults here. Okay, so we're in somebody else's apartment. We're in Nastia's apartment because she lives with her grandma. Okay, right. I've got no choice. I can't voice my opposition to it anymore. We've got to summon some sort of terrifying beastie. Okay, right. Summon away then. Nastia left you staring at the carpet on the wall. She came back a moment later, holding a bundle. A bundle of what? I'm here. I found a piece of red concentrate at Grandma's. It's delicious, but we'll use it to draw a staircase. Okay, so we can draw a staircase on... What's that? That's like a dressing table type thing with some very big mirrors. So are we drawing the staircase on the mirrors? Or we can eat the paint, which is like some sort of like nutrient bar or something, isn't it? I mean, I've only just made a friend, and I don't want to upset her. But on the flip side, I don't really want to summon some sort of terrifying monster, because it might eat your grandma. But then again, we've already got 3 hard things. Oh, do you know what? Let's just do some drawing and summon some sort of terrifying creature. The concentrate leaves bright smears on the mirror. Nastia leans in and whispers, 13 steps, then the Rotling will appear. Oh, good. Can we just do 12, please? You draw the staircase. The darkness thickens around you. On the 12th step, a rustling sound reaches you from the hallway. Okay. Do we draw to the end and finally summon this whatever it is, the Rotling, into existence where it could possibly eat us? Or do we just leg it? Do we run away? We've got plenty of things here. We've got plenty of sort of physical points. And we've got a couple of mind points. So we're okay physically. We're okay sort of, mentally. Let's draw to the end and see what happens, shall we? Because, we might not get another chance to summon some sort of evil monster from the other world, so let's just get on with it, shall we? We've received the title Fearless Summoner. The 13th step is drawn, clear footsteps ahead in the hallway, Nastia clings to you, and you're literally dying of fear. Okay, right. We're a little bit less mentally sound now, but we have got a new title of Fearless Summoner. Excellent. Okay, I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, though. Right, there is Grandmother. Okay, hello there. Nastia, what are you doing here, kids? It's time to sleep. Enough playing. This boy's parents are probably looking for him. Oh, what about the thing? What about the thing in the hallway? You go and check first. Make sure it's okay. Okay, we're going to return home. You and Nastia stopped being afraid and giggled, but Grandma was right. The shift had ended long ago. All the residents of the block had returned to their cells, leaving the corridors empty. Now you had to make your way back through the dark block. Oh no! That's going to be a terrifying thing. Oh! No, okay, we made it back. I thought we were going to get got by something. We searched everywhere, say our parents. They look like a jolly sort. Hi there, Mum and Dad. We thought the Pure Ones had already kidnapped you. You're punished. You won't get any sweet concentrate for the whole week. Oh no! How am I going to survive without any delicious, delicious sweet concentrate? Okay, I'll apologise. Sorry, Mum and Dad. I was summoning a monster, but it's fine. I don't think it appeared. It didn't help. Your parents took you to the cell and put you in the corner, but soon you managed to talk your way out to use the bathroom. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't expect they would stop me using the bathroom. That's going to cause a different level of problems that nobody wants to deal with, but somebody's going to have to. So yes, at least they let me go and use the loo. In the toilet, you feel a strange calling. Then use the toilet. The cistern is beckoning to you. Oh no, right, I see, sorry. Check to see what's in there. Return to the corner. I mean, whilst we're here, let's have a nosy in the cistern. Let's have a nosy in that bit there and see what we can find. The lid of the cistern won't move. It's too heavy for a 6-year-old child. I would assume that possibly I was a bit older than that. I thought it said you're now grown up and you can walk around. I didn't think we were like 30, but I thought maybe we were a teenager. Try to move the lid. Find something to pry the lid open with. Yes, that's resourceful. You look around for something to put under the lid. There is a doormat near the toilet. You pick it up and place it under the lid. There are keys under the mat. Okay, move the lid after all, or take the key. I mean, I feel like we should take the key, but then also move the lid afterwards. So we'll have the key. You searched for a long time to find out what the key was for, until you tried it on your parents' drawer. It was the only lock. It fit. Okay. I don't want to look in there. Inside the box are magazines with unusually fine paper. The women on the covers smile invitingly. You feel uneasy. Okay, so take one and open it, or something inside you tells you your parents are nearby. You quickly close the box. Oh, is that my magic Samosbor gigastructure powers telling me that something is going on? Maybe that's giving me a warning. Yeah, look, it looks like that thing. It looks like the power of the gigastructure. It's come along and gone, there's somebody nearby? You might not want to be doing that right now, kiddo. Don't worry, I'm looking after you. Oh, okay, thank you, curious mould spore friends. Yeah, okay, quickly close the box. Your parents come in a minute later and ask how your day was. Okay, it was probably fine. Son, we need to talk about your school. We think you have what it takes to be a liquidator. Let us tell you what the path looks like. Okay, right, so who are the liquidators? Because it mentioned them earlier. I think they deal with the Samosbor incidents. So they're like the cleanup team, aren't they? Okay, so who are the liquidators? Damn it, Masha. Our son doesn't know who the liquidators are. Being a liquidator is an honour, son. You'll protect the residents of the block and you get twice as much food as at the factory. Right, okay, so we're paid in food then, are we? School, do you want to kill me? Cool, I'll be a hero. Okay, I'm going to go school, question mark. What about school? Son, I told you that to become a worthy member of society, you have to apply yourself. As Lenin said, study, you must study, and then study some more. Okay, now we're back with the do you want to kill me and cool, I'll be a hero choices. I don't quite know why we've made the leap to you want to kill me. I don't know where that's come from. They've sat us in a corner because we were a little bit naughty. I don't quite know why we'd suddenly think they want to kill us. So let's not go for that because that seems a bit weird. Cool, I'll be a hero. Yes, absolutely. Yes, yes. And the parents of liquidators get a pension bonus. Oh, I see. I see. This is the real reason, is it then? Okay. Childhood is over. Adult life is about to begin. When I was your age, I used to walk to school alone through an abandoned block. Oh, well, hark at you. Do I need to do that? I don't know. Prepare for the school. Okay, when your father finished his true story of his adventures, he took out an old dusty briefcase out of the wardrobe. It belonged to your grandfather, your father, and now it's yours. Okay, so we've acquired a briefcase. Okay, so birth is... Oh, I see. Oh, so we've just done the birth bit, and now we've moved on to the school bit. Oh, crikey. Okay, so we can sort of see a route of what's happening. So we do school, and then potentially that branches out into different options, look. So maybe from school we could go here, or we could go here for the next part of the tale. And then, yeah, if we climb up and down the stairs, we then get these branching paths over here as well. Oh, well, there you go. I mean, yeah, let's go to school then. Let's do that. So we're at school learning stuff. I don't know what exactly we're learning, but okay. After a few classes, you realise that you hate the life, safety and gigastructure lesson. And right now, it's about to start. I mean, everybody has that at school. Everybody's got, you know, that lesson or maybe a couple of lessons that they really just don't want to do. And that's fine. You know, not everybody can like everything. Most people had lessons where they thought, really, I've got to go and do this. Yes, the life, safety and gigastructure lesson is our one. We do not like it at all. Okay, am I supposed to press E to make that go away? Oh, no. Okay, it brings that up. I thought maybe that was going to clear out the corner, but no. Oh, hang on. Does that clear it? Oh, there you go. Does that just show our latest skill, possibly? Maybe that shows the latest one. Okay, right, sorry. Right, let's... Okay, even though we don't like it, we need to do it. Because, yeah, we need to do well in school to get the job and be a big, exciting gigastructure hero. So, yeah, we shall go to the class. Just, you know, grin and bear it. Get on with it, chin ups, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so here is Ludmila Mikhailovna. Okay, hi there. Students, I remind you that WTF is approaching. What's that? You receive points for exemplary behaviour at school. And I'm going to say, WTF? I assume it doesn't mean what I think it means. Dear student, you can get minus points for such questions. WTF stands for the celebration of the Work Tough Fest. This is our main holiday. Oh, well, of course it is. I love the Work Tough Fest. Don't take points away from me, please. Now, let's move on to the lesson. Right, okay. Today, we will talk about Samosbor again. Since childhood, you've known that it is deadly dangerous, but can anyone say what it is? So, it is a deadly gas, it's a monster, it's an inexplicable phenomenon that affects an entire floor or sector. Now, casting my mind back right to the beginning, I think it did call Samosbor a phenomenon, did it? At the very beginning. So I think it's that one. I think it's this. We're going to choose that one and hope that we are correct. Correct. 1 point for the griff. More precisely, 1 point for you. 1 point for the griff. What does that mean? What are you talking about? Samosbor is a little studied phenomenon. Its nature has not been established, and its consequences are deadly and multifaceted. For example, if you hear your mother's voice behind the airlock door, what should you do? Open the door for your mother, or tighten the valve? I mean, I assume we are supposed to say tighten the valve, because it might not be our mother. but alternatively, it could be. So possibly, I mean, I would choose, I don't know, ask some questions that only our mum would know. And then if she gets it right, then you open the door. And if they don't know certain things, then you go, no, you're a monster, clear off you. I'm going to put tighten the valve just to impress the teacher. Although I probably would open the door and probably get eaten by a monster, but let's tighten the valve. Correct, the offspring of Samosbor can mimic humans. You must always be on your guard. Okay. And remember, the Samosbor aren't the only danger. A community of so-called pure ones has appeared in the neighbouring sectors. These religious fanatics pose a considerable threat to the residents of the block. Okay, so we can say pure ones or, but the liquidators protect us. At the risk of losing a point, Ludmilla, I'm going to ask about the pure ones. These sectarians worship purity. Their teeth are white from chemicals, and they make a soap out of people. Okay, I got distracted. We'll devote a separate lesson to the pure ones. No, hang on a minute. They make a soap out of people? I feel like we should highlight this as a bit of an issue right now. Oh dear. Finally, the bell rang for break. Run out of the classroom. I don't know where we're running to. I imagine it's quite bleak around here. Hold on. The bell is for the teacher. Yep, absolutely. That's what they all say. The bell is for the teacher. The bell's for me, not for you. Remember, there will be working tough festival after the break. That was it. And after the holiday, everyone must bring cotton gauze bandages. Okay, have I got to remember that? The break went unnoticed and the physical education class began. The gym teacher prepared an obstacle course in the form of puddles of slime left over from a Samosbor. They look suspiciously natural. And I have a pass, or jump over the puddles with the others. What does "and I have a pass" mean? What, so I can just not do it? I don't understand. What does that mean? And I have a pass. Does that mean I've just got to pass to, not do the lesson? I'm going to go and jump over the puddles. Oh, I appear to have injured myself. You managed to jump over all the puddles, but you stepped in the last one, and it turned out to be really toxic. It seems that the gym teacher was drunk and spilled real slime in the hallway. To make up for his guilt, he gave you 1 point for the WTF holiday. Okay, so I've got a nice point for the holiday, but my foot has been melted off by acid. Excellent. Next on the schedule is labour class. Okay, can I do labour class with 1 foot? The class is divided into 2 parts. The girls go to a class on housekeeping, and the boys will learn to work on a lathe. Oh, crikeys. Okay, so we've got some, sort of 1930s mindset on this. Okie dokie, right. So go to class. The labour teacher led you into a dusty, cluttered classroom and gave you the task of turning Bipka and Pipka on the lathe. I don't know what Bipka and Pipka are. While he sat down to read the newspaper, Krasny Samosbor. Okay. Right, so we've got to do woodworking. Now, I don't know how to do woodworking in real life, and I imagine my character doesn't know how to do it either. The labour teacher reads a newspaper and swears loudly. He doesn't care what's going on in the classroom, as long as no one talks loudly. So we could do the labour teacher's assignment, or we could say what smells so good. I mean, possibly, we should just knuckle down and do the assignment, because then at the end, we might get something useful out of it. We might get a tool or some sort of thing, an item that we can then use later on to help us out a bit. So we'll do the labour teacher's assignment. You will have to grind the Bipka as the labour teacher demanded. I don't know what the Bipka is. After making 5 products, we've made 5 Bipka. You realise that labour productivity could be increased by using a new method, but the machine would have to be modified. Take a risk and try out your new method, or do as the labour teacher says. I mean, the labour teacher clearly doesn't care. They just rock up, there's a load of kids, they go, right kids, do the thing. And they go and put their feet up and read the paper. So we're going to take a risk and try out the new method. Now, we have only got 1 sort of physical health point left. So if it does go wrong, this could possibly kill us to death. I don't think it has though. I think we're alive. We've got a new title. Okay, a Stakhanovite. Okay, sounds good, and it looks dramatic. It's got a big pickaxey thing, looking all very exciting. Thanks to new technology, you picked up speed and were able to produce 25 bipkers. Oh, such bip courage. The spectacle distracted the Labour teacher from his newspaper and made him open his mouth in surprise. Overjoyed, he dug out a Stakhanovite badge from among his junk and gave it to you. Right. Okay, thanks, I think, possibly. The bell rings for the long break. So run to the cafeteria, peek at the girls. I'm going to run to the cafeteria because this way... this is not the way. This is bad. Run to the cafeteria. Go and grab yourself a cup of tea, or whatever the equivalent is in this world. I don't know, some sort of artificially created genetic tea liquid. I don't know. You can't hear what the teacher is saying, and rush out the classroom toward the cafeteria. Overtake everyone, walk calmly in line. I'm walking calmly in line because I'm British and I have to do it because I feel like I should. Discipline and organisation are paramount, but you approach the cafeteria, but it's too late. There's already a long line. You won't be able to get a fresh bun. Okay, so push them aside, outsmart everyone, and find a place at the entrance. I feel like we should use our brain rather than brawn on this one. Let's try and outsmart people. It's no use. The other students are just as smart as you are. Oh, I thought we were going to do a brainy thing. Botherations. No one lets you in front of them, and in the meantime, the line has grown longer and you've lost your place. See, that's why you go to the queue and you join the queue. And that's how it works. We shouldn't have tried to cheat. We didn't need to push. We should have just joined the queue and it would have been absolutely fine. I say this as a British person and we're quite good at queuing, I feel. Yeah, I feel like we let ourselves down there. I feel like that was a bad thing. Now we've got to go to the very end of the queue and wait. You wait in line and are among the last to enter. When it's finally your turn, all the food is cold. Well, you should have waited in line properly then, shouldn't you? Tut tut. The only choices left are a sad, nauseating green soup and compote. I don't know what compote is. It looks like a drink. Or we've got some sort of a sad, nauseating green soup. I mean, I've been served worse before in certain places. Look at it. It's got mushrooms in and some other stuff. Yeah, possibly some of it's food. I don't know. Maybe some sweepings from the floor. I'm going to have whatever this is. I'm going to take the compot. The cook, hang on, what's it called? Galushka Palna took pity on you, believing you didn't have enough coupons, and gave you a full meal. You sat down and sadly looked at the cold and appetising liquid in which the mushrooms were floating. Oh, so we did get some food. Oh, okay. The mushrooms resemble mould. Something vague from within, from the depths of childhood, awakens and struggles to break free. It seems as if the mushrooms are saying something. Okay, right. So the mushrooms are talking to us. Brilliant. Now, do you remember at the start of this video I said that the choice of life games are on occasion a little bit odd? This is what I mean. We're now going to bend down to our plate and listen to the talking mushrooms. Okay, right? What are you saying? You really hear the noise coming from the mushrooms. Okay, they whisper about your destiny, about hollow walls, about someone waiting for you inside GIGASTRUCTURE. Ask where and who is waiting for you, or jump back abruptly. And no, if we're conversing with mushrooms, we might as well have a chat back. Why not? Yeah, hi mushrooms. How are you guys? Where and who is waiting for me, please? The mushrooms begin to scream in unison. Okay, right, now there are screaming mushrooms. The mushrooms scream about some people in robes. They scream louder and louder. Shout along with them, or be silent and wait. I'm going to be silent and wait, I think. You can no longer hear what is happening around you. Okay. Teachers pull you out of the convulsions in which you are rolling on the floor. Oh dear, right. So we had some sort of, like a seizure, or whatever, caused by the chatty mushrooms. Obviously. All the students in the cafeteria are looking at you. So my stomach hurts. Don't pay any attention to it, or I was so happy to eat. I assume that our stomach does hurt. I assume that is the case. But don't pay any attention to it, or I was so happy to eat. I don't know. I was so happy to eat. You are sent to the principal for obvious heretical tendencies. Well, getting sent to the principal's office on the eve of the WTF holiday. Thank you for the gift. You have disgraced your class and me. So go to the principal's office. What is the punishment? Okay, what's the punishment? 2 demerits. At the Workter Fest, you will not be trusted to carry the banner. Oh no, not the banner. At the Workter Fest. We all know that's good. The long break is over. The bell rings for class hour. Okay, let's go. Okay, is everyone here? Where's Pete? Alright, let's start assigning roles for the celebration. I'm a little bit concerned about Pete. Did we conjure up some sort of mushroom monster that's eaten Pete? I don't know. Right, so find out your points. What does that mean? The teacher took a long time to write the scores on the board with chalk. When she reached the end of the list, there you were. You didn't get the required number of points. Oh, this is a bit mean. All because we listened to some mushrooms. It was the mushrooms, not us. Young man, you haven't proven yourself yet, but the party is giving you a chance to redeem yourself. You will help clean the cells of the veterans of GIGASTRUCTURE. Right, yeah, we can do that, that's fine. Let's wait for the WTF holiday. Ah, okay, so I assume from school, if we do the right things and we get enough points, we go to this bit of the story. And if we don't get enough points, we go to this bit of the story with the veteran cells. Okay, do you know what? We'll do that one. Let's go and do the veteran cell, shall we? Then we can get this one out of the way, possibly. You've been selected to assist the elders. Yes, look at us helping out the good folks of the GIGASTRUCTURE. Your pioneer group is led down the long corridor of GIGASTRUCTURE to the sector for labour veterans. The air carries a damp chill, and the light is fading. Okay, so we can listen to the teacher, or we can chat with the pioneers. Okay, the pioneer is our group. I don't want to get into any more trouble, because there's a big party, and I'd like to go to the big exciting party, so let's listen to the teacher. Ludmila Mikhailovna starts into a long speech about how important it is to respect veterans. Yes, it is. Here stands the party's greatest treasure. It's people worthy of the highest respect. I'm showing my respect, or it smells like a hospital. No, I'm showing my respect. And how is that? I want to leave them alone. I say hello in the hallway. Yep, I say hello in the hallway. The pioneers are laughing, and the teacher is wincing, I think it should say. Oh, okay. A beautiful girl in long gloves walks beside you. Nastia. Oh, hello there. You've still got your gloves on. Okay, right, hi there. So we can talk to you, or we can just look. Okay, I think if we talk to you, we're going to get in trouble. So maybe for now, we just look. But we haven't seen you in a while, possibly. So maybe let's talk quietly to her. We're going to talk and possibly get in trouble. The girl looks a bit shy, so you decide to break the ice. What? Sorry, I'm not in the mood to talk. So we can say, you look great. Why the long face? Did you end it with the nasty concentrate? Remember how we summoned the rotling? Let's go for that. Oh, happy memories. Remember how we summoned the rotling, and then I went home late and my mum and dad made me stand in a corner and not use the toilet for a long time. Ah, happy days. Yes, remember how we summoned the thing? Yeah, I remember. Those were good times. Grandma wouldn't let us invite guests after that. I mean, possibly because we did draw all over the house as well. Chin up, Nastia. That's where old Labour veteran Balzaminov Sandy Palich lives. Knock, step inside and mind your manners. Okay, so we going in as well? So we have go on. An old frail man opened the door and Nastia slipped inside the dark room. The pioneers moved on to the next name on the list. Okay, so we're sort of, one-on-one, I suppose, then, are we? A weird-looking man stepped out from around the corner, medals jangling on his worn-out jacket. You actually noticed him earlier by the smell. Okay, don't pay any attention. Oh, wave, I'm going to wave. Because we're happy like that. Hello! The old man gave a hearty smile and started whispering something in a hoarse voice. Hi there, veteran. The teacher runs up and kicks the man in the groin. Okay. Right. So the teacher is running up and kicking people. Okay, so Ludmila Mikhailovna, he's a veteran, or we can then also go and join in and start punching him. We're not going to do that. We just give him a friendly wave. We can't wave at him and then start sort of wailing on him. He's a veteran. The party does not welcome such marginal individuals. You need to watch yourself. What? What do you mean? That'll teach you to mess with me. And for the record, I was defending you, the younger generation. How hypocritical. Or, and this veteran doesn't deserve respect. Yeah, what's going on? The teacher spits and plays dumb. Well, young man, your Labour veteran lives here. The most problematic one. Go, and don't let the party down. I won't even get my tie dirty. Yes, ma'am. Okay, yes, ma'am. You marched up to the door. Okay, so now we're going to go into possibly a creepy room. A strong smell of mould fills your nose, and a strange hum settles in your head. On the TV, the party voice boasts of record numbers of pigs raised. Nothing is said about the shortage of meat for the people. Once in a while, an old man's snore cuts through the report. Okay, so silently walk in, or is anyone here? I mean, clearly somebody is here because somebody's snoring. Let's try and wake them up. Is anyone here? Hello? The snoring cuts off, and a fat old man bursts out of the room in a dirty wife beater. Doesn't that mean like a vest? That's like an old, like a string vest type thing, isn't it? Breathing booze in your face, the old man jumps around the cell like a madman, whistling something like, hey, hey. He's gaining speed, and soon he's about to crush you. Jump aside or stay where you are. I think we should possibly move. The old man lands exactly where you were standing. Okay, so I imagine we would have took a point of damage had we not moved. Oh, little pioneer. Hello, I didn't notice you. Hi there, old man. So shake his hand, salute him, and don't shake his hand. I don't know what the protocol is for dealing with the elders. I'm going to salute him. Hello there. The old man is embarrassed. He doesn't like it. You're following the party rules, aren't you? Good pioneer. What's a goody two-shoes like you doing here? So I've come to help you. All right, what am I doing here? I've come to help you, I believe. The old man looks at you suspiciously. Planning to rob me? How dare you? I'm a pioneer, or only if it's for the good of the party. Okay, so yes, we've got this sort of this party concept going on, where we might be doing stuff for the party, which seems a little bit possibly cult-like, but no, for the party. How dare you? I'm a pioneer, I'm not going to rob you. The old man jumps up in surprise. Hey, wait, no need to rush. Forgive an old fool. I'm not used to guess. Don't get many these days. Let me think. Yes, of course. I understand. Okay, so the old man smiles, he's pondering life. So then, Rapscallion, tell me, where did such as you appear? What? What does that mean? What does that mean? Where am I from, do you mean? I'd rather help you than talk. I'm from the next block, can I help you? Rapscallion, what? No, Rapscallion. It's like you troublemaker, you cheeky sausage, that kind of thing. I'm from the next block. Can I help you, please? Wait a minute. You can help me just by talking to me. Do you just need someone to talk to, or... That's strange. There's no one to talk to in the veterans block. Does anyone ever come in here? Hang on a minute. What do we go for here? Do you just need someone to talk to? Or does anyone ever come in here? I assume some people must come in. If there's like a weird Samosbor incursion type thing, you must get the... what they called the cleanup team, the liquidators. You must get the liquidators coming in. Yeah, does anybody ever come in here? The old man tenses up. Well, sometimes someone drops by. Acquaintances of mine. Comrades. Don't your comrades help you? It's a bit messy in here. The old man grows nervous, eyes darting as he slowly backs toward the large wardrobe. Oh no. They only drop in to talk, that's all. And what do you talk about? Or, so I could just drop by and talk too? What do you talk about? The old man keeps backing away. Where are you going, old man? Why are you asking, kid? Your cell looks like a place where anti-party ideas could fester. Oh dear, right. Is he some sort of, like a person who's like a rebel? Are you trying to be all like different in your ideologies and the way you're thinking? Are you gonna possibly, I don't know, get something out the wardrobe and shoot us? Why are you backing away? The old man jumps aside and grabs a knife. Oh my goodness me. You little piece of pioneer. You're so not getting out of here. Hide in the wardrobe or you know it's useless. Well, I can't just go, yeah, right, fine, just stab me to death, it's fine. I'm going to hide in the wardrobe. Inside there are dozens of jars filled with preserved human remains. Eyes, brains. Now you know what the old man lived on. You take one jar. Okay, where did he get the pieces from? That's why there's not many people left on the floor. Because this guy keeps possibly chopping them up and putting them in jars. Just make jam. Just make jam out of berries. Maybe there aren't berries. Possibly there aren't berries. Can you grow berries in a gigantic, big, constantly changing Russian super block? I'm not sure. Okay. So we've got a jar. We can jump up and suddenly smash the jar over the old man's head, or open the door slightly and roll out the jar. I quite like that idea. That's more subtle. That's a bit cleverer. Let's hope that we sort of get it under his feet. We'll try that. The cannibal is briefly distracted, grabbing his valuable supplies. Oh, I see. I thought we were trying to roll it under his foot. So he walked toward us and he'd slip and like do a comedy sort of whoop, like fall over and like land on his back and wind himself. But no, I think we've basically rolled out food. We've chucked a snack out for him and he's going, oh, hang on, what's this? Oh, lovely, it's Brian's toenails or whatever. And now he's distracted. Okay, so he's grabbed the supplies. You have literally a couple of seconds to neutralise the old man. Smashing the jar against him or try to slip past quietly. Let's try and get out quietly. We didn't. You can't make it. Running out of the cell, you find something under your ribs. Oh dear. Right, this is probably bad then. We've just got injured. You jump into the first cell you see and close the door. You only have one thing to do. Wait. Okay, look around. Listen to what's happening outside the door. I feel like we need to look around where we are. Because if we've just gone into a cell and it's, you know, I don't know, full of people that love to stab people that have just walked in through the door, then we're going to be in a spot of bother. So I think we should look around. You see a comfortably furnished cell. An old woman is standing near a small TV and is looking at you in surprise. Hello. Excuse me, are you a pioneer? Me? Says grandmother. Oh, hang on, is this Thingy's grandmother? Hang on a minute, is it you? Are you the same grandmother? Nastia's grandmother, is that it? Yes, of course, I'm at your service. You stand at attention. Attention, I just saluted. You didn't see it, but I just saluted. Oh, finally, I've been waiting for you. Would you mind helping me sweep the floor? Yes, of course, where's the broom? Well, yes, of course, I'll start right away. I mean, yes, of course, where's the broom? That makes sense. The old lady smiles and points to the chest of drawers. Okay, I'm a bit suspicious, but okay. There's a pile of things inside, a broom, and from the pocket of a greasy jacket sticks out a party ration coupon for food concentrate. Take the broom and the coupon. Don't take the coupon, but take the broom. We're already in enough trouble as it is. Let's not commit theft. Let's just try and just do this, shall we? Just do it properly. You decide not to steal, and your sense of self-worth grows. You turn around and go to sweep the floor. Okay, and we got ourselves a brain point for that. Yay for 4 brain points. You finish sweeping the hallway and step into the living room. A photo of a pretty pioneer girl catches your eye. She looks familiar. It's Nastia from your school. Yes, we sort of worked that out because the grandmother was the same. So, yep, okay, hi there, Nastia. Right, let's take the photo. We shall have that. While you're looking at the photo, an old woman sneaks up on you, making you jump with surprise. Okay, is this a good sneaking up or a bad sneaking up? Like, is she sneaking up with a pie? Or is she sneaking up with an axe? Yeah, this is important. This is an important thing. So, you fancy my granddaughter, do you? Oh, crikey. Her name's Nastia. She'll be here soon. Don't you worry. I think I know her, or I haven't seen your granddaughter. I mean, no, we know her. I don't know why we're saying I think we know her. We've been in this very house before. We summoned some sort of ancient demon or a spirit or something by drawing all over your mirrors. You probably recall that, but I think I know her. The grandmother is surprised. Don't you know us? We were literally in your house when we were younger. We covered your mirrors in drawings and such like. I thought you might recall that sort of a thing. The airtight door opens. Nastia steps inside, greeting her grandmother with a cheerful smile. Then she notices you, and a silent question hangs in the air. Okay, it's got a little bit awkward. So we can say, I decided to help your grandmother, or I decided to help someone who is more deserving. Now let's go for, I decided to help your grandmother. I mean, we didn't. We kind of just came in by accident because some sort of cannibal was trying to eat us. But yeah, we did help out in the end. We did some sweeping. The girl nods gratefully. Everyone is looking for you. Hurry up. The teacher won't be happy. Grandma will give you a good report to the party. Okay, right away. Thanks for not giving me away. Giving me away? I'm just going to say right away because that possibly opens up more awkwardness. Right away, absolutely. You rush out of the cell, catching a glimpse of Nastia pulling her sleeve over her arm. Oh, okay. Hang on, yes, do we see what's there? No, botherations. Okay, so yeah, what does she have under her gloves? Is she like a sort of mould person? Are her hands like, the mould slime stuff? After a short rest, you return to the hallway and report to the teacher, but she's not pleased with you. For helping a Labour veteran, the party won't expel you from the Pioneers, but you won't be allowed to join the liquidators either. Oh, hang on, but isn't that what we were supposed to be doing? Weren't we supposed to be helping the Labour veterans? And we helped somebody out. Okay, so we're not going to be booted out the Pioneers, which is some group that we now find ourselves in, but we can't join the liquidators either. Oh dear, Mum and Dad are going to be very cross. Okay, so go home. At home, a talk about your future awaits. That evening your parents erupt over your poor grades. Hey, I swept somebody's floor. That's good, isn't it? You spend the night awake, tossing and turning in the dark. Get out of bed or lie down for a little longer. I mean, if we can't sleep, we might as well get out of bed and, I don't know, wander about or something. You got up, trying to make as little noise as possible. Your parents might wake up, so you have to be quiet. The argument will start all over again. You think about how to slip past them and get a sip of water without making a sound. Okay. So we can don't go past your parents and go to the bathroom. I mean, the bathroom, by the way, does appear to have seen better days. It's in need of some refurbishing, is the bathroom, isn't it? Or sneak past the kitchen. I mean, there isn't a sink in the bathroom by the look of it, so I don't know where we'd get water from there. Let's sneak past the kitchen. You make your way past the airtight door so as not to accidentally get close to your parents. Something calls from behind the airtight door. Give in, don't give in. Okay, we got told about this. We got told about potential monsters on the other side of doors trying to talk to us. Don't give in. Don't give in. Your body won't listen to you. Your legs are leading you away from home. Oh dear. Right. We've gone for a wander. We've gone for an impromptu wander that we couldn't resist. The dark corridors of the block lure you deeper and deeper. Your body feels weightless, walking without you. Your head is filled with noise, and a girl from school flickers before your eyes. Okay, so there's more to Nastia than meets the eye then. There's something more going on with her. She's not just a regular person. She's sort of intrinsically linked to the building in our tale or something. Close our eyes, or resist weakness. I'm going to try and resist weakness because it's got an exciting kind of thing here of a dramatic fist being strong and such. Your body won't listen to you. Oh dear. You walk past lifeless fixtures where light hasn't shone in years. Past the powerless lamps of the block central square, past the quiet annex for the veterans. You walk toward a place where the block can no longer exist. That's a bit worrying. Resist with all your might. You feel exhausted. You fall asleep on the go. So hang on a minute, are we now sleepwalking? Oh, okay. There's a pure one. Hi there. So you're part of, well, we were told you're part of some sort of like religious cult. You're like religious extreme type chappies. Okay. Okay, so the pure one is saying, open your eyes, lost one. Your journey ends here. You're home now. So we can open our eyes or just a little more sleep. I mean, no, I want to know what's going on. Let's open our eyes and have a look around. You see a smiling bald man of indeterminate age before you. Hello there, smiling bald man of indeterminate age. Welcome to the Pure One's apprentice. Your path to the truth will be long. Will you let us become your cell? Yes, I do. Or no. Okay. So basically we have to leave where we were and then come over here and sort of set up with these guys? I don't know. Is this a good idea? I kind of feel like we should say no, because I don't know how we got here and I don't really know what's going on. I'm going to say no. The bald man shakes his head in displeasure. Every choice is predetermined. This one too. It's time to face your fate. Follow me. Okay, we shall follow you. Ah, right, okay, so now we've come down here. So we've gone, hang on, can we go that way? So we started out at birth, and then we went to school, and then we didn't do very well at school and we've ended up in the veteran cells. That also went a little bit wonkaloids, and we didn't impress many people, and now we become an apprentice of whatever they were called, the lost ones or whatever they were. But yeah, so, okay, so hang on, so if we do that, does that end the tail then? Is that the end over here? 614/2. So does that imply there are two different endings? As well as, of course, all the different ways that you can die along the way by losing your sanity and your health and all that kind of stuff. Although, to be fair, we have done okay with that. I'm surprised that we've managed to not die at all throughout this run. Yeah, we've done alright. We've gone down to 1 health, I think, a couple of times. But we've been alright. And then did we go down to 1 or 2 sanity at some point? Or brain or whatever it is. But I think we did okay. So what we're going to do is, I think for now, we shall wrap things up. But we'll come back to this because, of course, the tale is not complete. And I would like to get to the end. I want to see what happens. What happens? Do you find out any answers to the mystery of Nastia? Why she wears gloves all the time? What's going on there? What's happening with the building? What's happening with the whole sort of structure of the building? Why was there mould? Are we somehow sort of, in communication with the mould? Is that going to be important later on? What's happening with this sort of, potential cult that we've just joined? Are they the good guys really? Are they the bad guys? Are they just another party in this sort of, fairly bleak sort of terrible world? I don't know, but I'd like to find out. So yes, I think we'll finish things up for now. Because, we've done quite a bit, and also, as you can probably hear, my voice is beginning to give up a little bit because I've got a bit of lurgy. So we'll finish up for now, and we'll come back next time and just carry on. We'll just see what happens. We shall carry on our journey on this particular timeline. We're down here in Apprentice, so we'll give it a go, and we shall see what happens here in our eternally, constantly changing Russian Doom prison building type of a thing, which is all very fascinating. But yes, we'll finish things up for now, I think, and come back next time to find out what happens. Hopefully you did enjoy this. If you did, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Choice of Life Samosbor. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I'll see you next time. We've turned up at this place going, hello, yeah, we'd like to be your fisherman, and we've crashed our boat into some rocks. There's giant, big, gnashy, smashy teeth. Sir, you appear to be on fire. Okay, what is that? No, 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 no. How about no?